Hey, what's up, Abel? This is Shaka. As promised, here is the free video showing you how you can start getting an edge on your competition. What I'd like to do is do a brief review of your website, then also of your top competitor's website, and then we'll look at some statistics for both of you guys and see how you can use those to your advantage. So here's your website. Some things I like right off the bat. You do have your phone number here. Okay. Some other things I liked is, you have your reviews down here. That's great, right? Another way to contact you. That's great also. The first thing you want clients to see are ways to engage with you when they hop on your website. Some areas of improvement. Google wants to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. So you could definitely up your word count here. Also, for each secondary page or back page, they want to see 500 to 1,000 words. Okay, so you want to reach that amount requirement for each of your back pages. There are also things called keywords. Keywords are phrases that people search for in Google. For example, HVAC repair, El Paso, or broken furnace, El Paso. If you can start strategically placing keywords that relate to your industry on your website, every 150 words, you'll start ranking for those words and you'll be easier found when people look for such in Google. I'd like to jump over to Google and we'll go over the results format and see how they relate to you. So I've searched for HVAC contractor El Paso. These up here are the ads. Okay. These are, they have their pros and cons. So some pros are that obviously, they work. They bring you more business. I have heard that Google Guaranteed works great, but it is very expensive. Some cons are that if you have an ad blocker, if a client has an ad blocker, these don't pop up. And also statistics show these ads only get about 2% of the overall clicks. The next area I want to look at is called the Google Map Pack. Google only shows the top 3 here. Let's be honest, no one really clicks on more businesses. They just click on one of these top 3. But you can get here. There's a strategy that you can use to get here. First is you want to make sure you have a Google My Business profile. Next is you want to make sure that it's filled out completely 100%. Lastly, there are things called citations. Citations is when your contact information is placed in directories around the web. For example, Yelp. You put your contact information in there, that's considered one citation. You put your contact information into Yellow Pages, that's considered another citation. The more places you can put your info in around the web, directories, the greater your chances are of being ranked here in the top 3. Next are the organic rankings. You see here, numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. These are called organic because you can't pay Google directly to be listed here. You have to do some on-page strategy, which is like the word count and the keywords, and then also some off-page strategy, which are things like backlinks, which we'll get into here in a sec. Statistics show these top 3 are getting about 70 to 75% of the clicks. So you see here number 2 is King's Air. They're one of your top competitors in town. Let's jump over to their website and see what they're doing good. So similar to yours, they have ways that a customer can engage. You can review them. You can schedule an appointment. I'm at the right top here. You can click to call their phone number. Some areas of improvement for these guys is I feel like it's a lot coming at you at once. Sometimes that discourages customers and they'll just jump off of your site. So you want it to be straight to the point. Another thing is, if you check out their word count on their homepage, they do not have 1,500 words, okay? So that's a way that you can get ahead of them. If I jump to their back pages, or one of them, look, they don't have 500 to 1,000 words here either. So that's another way that you can get ahead of them. Next, I'd like to jump over to Ahrefs. You see I've typed in King's Air URL here. This is just a tool we use, it's a statistical tool. Remember I mentioned backlinks earlier? So backlinks is when another website is giving King's Air a shout out. So that would require King's Air to be listed in a blog around the web or a guest post. They're at 1,100 backlinks, and these numbers are indicative of how strong their backlink profile is. Next, we have keywords. Let's see what keywords your top competitor is ranking for. So the first one here is air conditioning El Paso. That one is searched for 200 times a month, and King's Air is in the second position for that keyword. If we jump down here to the fifth keyword, AC Repair El Paso, the fourth, I'm sorry, you can see that is searched for 400 times a month. They are in the third position. So they're obviously doing something right. You can see here they're in the top 3 positions for a lot of these keywords. So their strategy, if you see here under traffic, their strategy is bringing them 764 organic visits a month to their website. That's pretty huge. Let's compare what they're doing with what you're doing. So you have 4 backlinks, so you obviously want to increase that number there. Then you're ranking for 1 keyword, which happens to be the name of your business. Okay. So your current SEO strategy, if you look here on the traffic, is unfortunately bringing you 0 organic visits a month. So I know that could be kind of daunting, but at least you know now where you stand. And if you employ some of the strategies we talked about, after a while, you can really start making the difference when compared to your competitors. That was all I wanted to discuss. I'd love to get some feedback from you or answer any questions that you have. So I'd like to give you a call tomorrow and we can go over those. Thank you. Have a good day.